The Reserve Bank of India has directed Bajaj Finance to stop sanctions and disbursals of loans under its two lending products, eCOM and Insta EMI, with immediate effect. The RBI in a press release said that the actions were necessary due to non-compliance and adherence of the company to the ex-ante provisions of digital lending guidelines, particularly non-key issuance of key factor statements to the borrowers. What sort of impact will it have on Bajaj Finance? To talk about that, Kartik is with me here in the studio. Kartik, hi, good morning.
Hi, morning, Shweta.
The story broke yesterday. What exactly are these key statements and what did Bajaj Finance do wrong?
So I think, Shweta, RBI has been very clear starting, around sometime mid-August, September last year, 2022, when the BNPL, buy now, pay later apps surfaced, mushroomed out of nowhere. And many of these had linkages to Chinese players, Chinese investors, etc. But I think the RBI has been very clear for more than a year now that, hey, we need you to be transparent. Be transparent with us as the central bank on what are the products which are out there that you're offering, and definitely be transparent with the end users of your products. And in this case, the end users are the borrowers or the customers of the bank or the financial institution who use these financial products. Now, what are the key fact statements which are required? The KFS, again in September last year, RBI had come out with this guideline of 15 points. And these 15 points only wanted the banks or the lending institutions to be transparent. What were the key factors in this transparency? They said, hey, tell your customer on a letterhead, once a product has been offered, either opted by directly or once you have offered a product, any financial product to a customer, tell them what is the loan amount. Okay. How much of that loan amount can be used? What is the rate of interest that you're going to charge if there is a delay in payment, or in some cases, even if it's a no-cost EMI or something, what are the hidden charges? Tell your customers what are the hidden charges. What happens in case a customer does not opt for an increased loan amount, but you as a bank want to offer that? Do you have consent for the customer? At some point, if the customer wants to cancel that service, cancel using that particular product, whether it's a card or any other service, what are the ways by which that product can be cancelled or discontinued in its usage by the customer? And add to that any other hidden charges, any other interest, any other penal action that you may intend to take on your customer at what point in time, what are the kind of defaults, what are the kind of red flags that you want your customers to know of. Just be transparent with them. Now, in the case of these two products of Bajaj Finance, RBI has identified that eCOM as well as Instacard EMI, these two products did not potentially adhere to the guidelines, these 15 KFS key fact statements which are mandated by RBI last year. And Bajaj Finance has not been transparent with its customers in disclosing these 15 statements to the customers and still getting them on board, still offering loans to them. For example, the eCOM product or the Instacard product offers a loan of, let's say, 2 lakh rupees. It's an instant pre-approved loan of 2 lakh rupees. But customers can use only up to 1,50,000 rupees of that loan, either online or offline if you're going for a retail purchase, a point of sale sort of contact-based purchase. So where is that balance 50,000 rupees? Why does the customer not have access to it? Sometimes customers with a good CIBIL rating, with a good repayment history, the loan sanctioned to them is topped up. Now, if you top up that loan, do you charge different rates for the different utilization of that loan? Right. So basically, we don't know
what are the... So be transparent with customers,
RBI's basically. Single call is be transparent with your customers. Tell them very clearly what are you offering them, what are you giving them, what are you taking from them in return, whether it is through interest, whether it is through any hidden charges, whether it is through late payments. And anytime you are offering a value add or you're subtracting something from what you've given them already, there has to be a clear-cut communication on a letterhead to the registered email ID which you have as part of your KYC and through an SMS service, wherein you state very clearly what is it that you are giving and what is it that you're taking in return. And at any point, in case the customer is unhappy with the service, wants to raise a complaint, that complaint has to be resolved within the period of 30 days.
Right.
And post that, there are other RBI ombudsman related grievance forums on which the customer can apply.
All right. So Bajaj Finance, they're not adhering to those guidelines, but RBI has stated very clearly whenever the discrepancies are done away with, the two lending products can continue to serve its customers. That is, of course, the statement
So
coming
I
in
think
from
pretty
RBI.
much like the Bank of Baroda app scam that we saw, I think the moratorium, if I can use that term right now, is only on onboarding fresh customers or disbursing fresh loans. Those customers who are on board already, or those loans which are already being processed, serviced, etc., there should be no disruption to that. And it's only a temporary halt, it seems right now, on getting new customers, offering these two products, these two services, particularly eCOM and Insta EMI, to new customers.
All right, and the Bajaj Finance stock was down about 2% this morning, has recuperated some of its losses, is currently up 0.29%. So not much of an impact there.
So
on
the
Bajaj
statement
Finance
came from
stock.
Bajaj Finance also yesterday, Shweta, and I think the statement clearly said that the financial institution has tried to adhere to all RBI guidelines and is now honouring this new requirement from RBI, and will look at what were the discrepancies, what went wrong with these two products, and is going to fix.
All right, Bajaj Finance saying that it's going to fix the problems.